Well, like, and I was telling you too, I was just like watching old shows, and there was that X-Files thing that I showed you.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been wanting to talk about that for so long because it's so funny.
Yeah.
And it's like I already told you, so it's not going to be as like a big thing. But it's like for people who don't know, the X-Files is like an old show about David Duchovny.
Yeah, I want to
and
believe
his partner. Who, he wants to believe
the aliens,
like in aliens and like fucking Sasquatch and
Are
shit.
they
it's like all
like
sorts
detectives?
of like they're in an FBI.
Oh, okay,
and he's
yeah,
like in the
yeah.
basement office,
Right.
like because he's like
he
was like a genius,
right,
but then he got like hyper fixated on like unexplained cases or whatever,
right.
And
then the whole office was like, "Get the fuck down there!"
So he's just like,
"We're not gonna fire you."
He's like persona non grata in the FBI sphere.
Yeah,
and everybody knows him as like the genius who's really into aliens,
right,
or whatever.
And they're like, he kind of went off the deep end, but
but he's really good as he's like really perfect,
right?
Except that people don't. It's like bullshit too, because I feel like they're trying to give it to him as like a flaw that people don't like him,
right?
But he's always right, he's always like the audience knows. Audience knows, like, oh yeah, like we all saw the UFO.
Yeah, right.
And everybody's like, "You're crazy.
Yeah,
you're crazy, Mulder. Yeah. You're spooky, or whatever." Spooky. That's what they call him. Is like spooky Mulder. And they're like, but it's like, but okay, he's just a genius.
Yeah.
Who's like right about all the aliens and all the bullshit.
Yeah.
And he's like getting played by like the DOD or whatever. But that's a whole different thing. But so like there's this scene like super early on, and it's so fucking funny, dude. It's like they're like looking for the Jersey Devil.
Yeah,
he's like a wild man or whatever. Right? Audience, so you keep up.
Yeah.
And so they're looking for a man.
Get with it, dude.
They're looking for a man.
Yeah.
And then there's like this reveal scene, like going into the third act, where David Duchovny like pulls out a paper. You can't see what's on it.
Yeah.
Like
it's a printout sheet?
Like a printout sheet. And I showed you the picture.
Yeah.
He pulls out this paper and he goes,
"Mulder.
Sorry to interrupt your evening.
That's okay. What's up?"
I just had an amazing thought. Maybe it isn't a beast man we're looking for after all.
Scully, what if we're not looking for a wild man?
Right.
And then like the camera pans over and zooms in a little bit, and it's just a poor outline of what appears to be Sasquatch, and it has tits.
Yeah, dude.
It just has straight up boobs.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, it made me think of a detective who's in the basement of his office.
Yeah.
And he's like persona non grata because he always like a real detective, not like a freak detective.
Yeah.
But he's a real detective, and this is the character. Like, he always does like a big reveal thing with his bosses, but he just draws tits on the suspect.
Right.
Like bigger and
right.
bigger tits.
Yeah.
And he's like, what if we're not looking for a man?
Yeah.
What if we're looking for a man with tits? And it's like he just like has like this poor rendition of boobs drawn underneath like whatever fucking weird dude they're looking at.
And there's a link between
all
of these
coming
murders.
Back with like, we can't find him. And then he's like, we need a new rendering.
Yeah.
And he comes back and it's just bigger boobs on the same picture. Like
he's got it.
He's got it, dude.
Oh,
and they're like, yeah, dude, he's just super horny all the time.
I mean, I will say not for nothing, tits do cause a lot of problems, and tits they can be illegal sometimes. Like if
where
I'm
tits
saying,
are
like,
illegal.
Like okay, so what if? Say there's
what if you put
a murder.
guns in your boobs?
They're carrying.
They have guns on. You got knives under there.
But no,
we're gonna have to stop and frisk, ma'am.
But that's what I'm thinking is like, if every person that is a suspect is like, that might be the best cover for a suspect of any crime is like, just go get some tits. And like the one weird crazy guy will be on your tail, but no one else will believe him. Yeah, because that's so outrageous.
Right, in that world, there's just a bunch of criminals getting boob jobs. Yeah. So that they're like...
There's the underground plastic surgeon that's like notoriously... like hiding
it's
crimes
like confirmation
with tits.
Bias almost.
Yeah.
It's like nobody believed the tits guy, so then everybody started getting tits.
Yeah, it's like,
and then
he's
so
Batman.
the one times it's real.
Yeah.
Like it's like, no, dude, the guy has tits. It's like the detective who cried tits.
And then he like goes out on the street. There's just a scene of him in like like nauseated, like he's like looking around and like the camera's all like fuzzy and everything, and all he can just clue in on his tits, like walking past him. Like he's in like a mob of like New York City.
Yeah, it's like
and he just can't stop looking at tits. He's like, they're all criminals.
Yeah, yeah. He just thinks all women are.
Yeah, dude, not all tits.
It's like, no, I didn't say women. I said a man with tits.
Yeah. I mean, and we're getting into some funky waters here.
No, it's not. It's him. It's the character.
But what I'm thinking is that it's like a Batman villain.
Like he doesn't see boobs as like a gendered thing.
Yeah, right.
He just sees boobs.
Right.
That's it.
Dogs with tits.
He's like,
Bigfoot with tits.
Yeah.
But no, I'm thinking of like if think of like Bruce Wayne Batman, and he's like trying to, he's a detective.
Yeah, it's
he's
like
trying
They
to find
Live,
out.
dude. He puts the glasses on.
Yeah.
And then all he sees is just boobs. Boobs on everybody.
They all have tits.
They all have boobs, dude.
But that was like, so if you're thinking like maybe like the new, if they do Robert Pattinson's Batman,
and it's not
like the new episode.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm thinking is that he keeps apprehending criminals with huge tits.
Yeah.
And he's like, he can't find like the kingpin of like who's masterminding all of these crimes. And it's the boob job guy.
Yeah.
It's the doctor. And then the doctor is a guy with huge, like the biggest tits.
The biggest, yeah,
like he's
the
like
biggest,
the
biggest boss.
Like what's Bane? Like it's Bane, but with
Bane,
big tits.
Yeah, they both have the mask on. on both boobs. The mask is on, dude.
And it's like a 3-headed dragon, but the 2 heads are his.
And then
tits.
the character, like everybody keeps calling him a perv,
right?
But he's gay. So he's not even like attracted.
He just loves the female form.
He doesn't even love them.
Oh,
he hates them. He wants to put them all in jail.
He hates tits?
Yeah, he thinks that's what he thinks.
Oh, you're saying the Batman.
The detective. The detective, the twist on it is he's gay. And so he doesn't even have like...
We gotta have a gay Batman. Yeah. Why is there no gay Batman?
There's no gay Batman. Well, because
Robin's gay.
Robin's
That's
gay.
the difference.
Yeah.
Robin becomes
There's definitely
Nightwing.
some Batmans where you're kind of like...
Yeah,
Nightwing's gay too, though.
But that's what I'm saying. So Nightwing is like the
it's just
LGBTQ
like he just grew out of his
Batman.
twink phase.
Yes, exactly.
And then now
he's like a grizzled
now he's a stud.
vet.
Yeah, now he's a stud. Yeah.
He's been to a few gay bars.
Yeah.
And like, he's gone through his fair share of men.
Yeah.
And then, he just... And maybe that's... So he's like he doesn't hate women, he hates tits. Is that's kind of the
well, it's
thing
not
there?
even that he hates them, it's just that I don't know, he like has an associate, like maybe his parents were killed
by tits.
By tits.
Ever since I was a young boy, I've always had
maybe his parent like breast cancer killed his mom.
Oh right.
Yeah.
And then his dad tried to get plastic surgery. No, his dad
was smothered while cheating on his mom while she was doing chemo. His dad was smothered.
Traumatized by tits.
Yeah. His dad was smothered by the plastic surgeon guy.
Oh,
yeah, with the biggest tits ever.
It comes back.
Yeah.
It comes back around.
Yeah, it comes back around, dude.
And then Alfred just gets tits one day, and he's he loses it.
Alfred can't.
Alfred can't get tits?
No, dude, he's got to be on the guy's side.
No, I know, but that's like the twist at the end is that Alfred shows
like a
up,
double agent,
and then he's like, "Wait, take your shirt off."
Yeah.
And Alfred's like, "Why, sir? Why would you make me take my shirt off?"
We're mixing so many different. I don't think that ever happened in Batman.
What? Alfred didn't get tits?
Betrayal arc.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be perfect because it's the last person he trusts. And like they got to him,
Like, do you know
it's like
that
the tits are mind control, and it's not. It's none of the people's faults.
Right.
It's like it's the tits.
Right.
It's like the Scarecrow. It's like if the Scarecrow spray just gave everyone huge tits, and then the tits were like a mind control device that made everyone do their bidding.
Yeah. Which is
that's
pretty realistic.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. They put like a chip. There's a chip in the tits.
There's a chip in It's got nothing to do with like a sexual thing.
No, it's not the tits itself.
It's like a frequency.
It's
a frequency. Yeah.
The radio waves.
Yeah, dude. The antenna comes out the front.
The nipples. The nipples are the antennas.
The antennas, dude. And they get hard when they're broadcasting.
Right.
Yeah.
When they're being
putting the waves
being operated by the big bad by Bane with tits.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty
insane.
I think this is good.
I think we should write
someone
that
animate that.
Yeah, somebody
whoever's watching this.
if we have any animators. Connor wants to masturbate to that movie.
I don't want to masturbate to it. I need it for research.
No, you want to see Alfred with tits.
No.
You want it. That's why you brought it up.
It's not. You're fucked up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're putting that on me. This is the deflection.
Well, what about too? It's like he starts.
Bob has bitch tits.
two is I was gonna say
it could be meatloaf.
2 is man boobs. Like episode 2.
Yeah,
is like they're different.
Oh, that could be that's so Batman versus man boobs.
Yeah,
that's the Doctor Man boobs.
Doctor Man boobs. Fuck yeah, dude, that's sick.
There's been an epidemic of male tits in Gotham.
That's fucking sweet.
Well, how does you beat him? How do you beat the tits?
I don't know.
The man, Doctor Man tits. How do you beat? Man, it's like
dude,
Mantis. It's like Doctor. Did you say Doctor Mantis?
He's
no,
just
Doctor
a man.
Mantis.
He just kills him. He just shoots him in the head.
Oh, okay.
It's because you got to remember.
He's just a plastic surgeon.
He's just a detective, and he's just a plastic surgeon, dude.
Well, Batman doesn't shoot guns though.
No, but this guy's not Batman.
Oh,
we have to set ourselves apart somehow,
right?
And this guy just brutally murders anybody he perceives to be a villain. Yeah, everybody thinks he's in the basement.
Yeah,
because of the because of his like perversion with tits. Because everybody thinks he's a perv who's just way too into boobs.
He's like instead of conspiracy of aliens, it's a conspiracy of tits.
No, it's not a conspiracy at all. He just has like a series of violent interactions with the populace. Like a series of abuse.
Because he keeps going for the wrong tits.
Abuses of power. Yeah, dude.
He's going for real tits.
He's buried.
Yes.
But they won't fire him because cops don't fire cops.
Right.
So he's literally like...
Yeah.
He's just...
They just subjugate him to the basement.
It's got nothing to do with him being a terrible detective who just keeps coming back with drawings of boobs on people. It has everything to do with every time he's ever been outside, he abuses someone.
Right.
He just shoots an unarmed child.
So it's an anti-hero. It's anti-heroes.
Yeah.
It's like a redemption arc.
No, it's not. I don't think he should get redeemed.
Well, no, but he's
the final revealing is that it's like psychosis, and it's all just in his head.
Yeah.
And he's just a cop who's just he hated his wife so much, and his mom and dad are both alive.
Yeah, right.
And it's just like an elaborate backstory that he
insane.
uses to gaslight his wife.
Yes,
and then he beats her
this
up.
This guy can't have a wife. Are you kidding me?
No, yeah, but
every relationship fails because of the tits.
Yeah, because he
goes crazy, and he's like, so that's what it is.
But we forgot about the part where he's gay. But no, that's what it is. It's like
his husband gets tits.
No.
Okay.
No. So what it is it's his repressed homosexuality.
Right.
Makes him hate boobs.
Right. Oh, right.
Because he doesn't know how to articulate it.
Yeah.
Because he grows up in like a heteronormative society.
Right.
So he doesn't know how to articulate his true feelings.
Yeah.
Because his dad was overbearing.
Right.
And his mother wasn't really around.
Right.
And like his dad just
she was around.
She was like got around.
She got around.
Yeah, like they're both alive. Yeah, but that's why he views her as an angel.
Yeah.
Who died of like breast cancer when he was young.
Yes.
And his dad like raised
her.
So
this is like
really his dad is like normal and fine. This guy's just got like a really fucked up. And see, because this makes sense because he's a cop, and they would let a guy like this be a cop.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah,
aren't they all right? I feel like they're already in the force right now.
He's just mad that he has to have a wife.
Right.
Because he really, he has all this internalized homophobia.
Yes. Yeah.
That his dad didn't even impart on.
And he can't sleep at night because he's thinking about all those tits.
Yeah.
The tits that wronged him in his past.
The fact that he needs a beard.
Yes.
Which he doesn't because it's 2024. Like, he lives in an accepting time, but it's his own internalized homophobia.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
But and this feels like a true story. This feels like
it honestly got pretty deep.
It's rooted in
honestly
reality.
Now it seems it started as a stupid
now it's tragedy.
Bigfoot with boobs joke, and now it's kind of dark and sad.